This is our last day at Whian Whian, and we're just doing a walk along the top of the what is it? Is it ridge canyon thing to Quandong Falls or Condong Falls, whichever. It's written as both on all the maps. So, yeah, we'd originally thought we'd walk to the bottom of Minion Falls, but there's not much water there at the moment, so I think we'll save that for another time. Okay, so this is what not to do. Some person standing right on the rock at the edge of a very large cliff. That's very, very dead.
Oh no, we're going to climb down a bit further, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
No, don't do it.
Oh dear.
And this is how people end up dead.
And how they end up closing these things and you can't go there anymore. What a fool. Yeah, someone ends up falling off, they get killed and you can't go to the place.
Don't
do stuff like that.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Stay behind the barrier.
It's there for a reason, kids. It's there for a reason. A photograph is not worth dying for.
Especially an Instagram one.
Yes. And now we've got more people standing there because one's just not enough. Apparently this is the place to go. Seriously, that's very dead. Just walked off the track to Minion Falls, and immediately we're back in rainforest, and it's a good 5 degrees cooler in here. Like, walked 20 meters into it, and which is nice because it's darn hot out there. Right here is the edge of a rainforest. To the left, rainforest. To the right, what do they call it? Sclerophyll. And this path marks the line between the two. We've made it to the river. There's about as much water as there was in the other. And nice big tree. I think we might find a nice little spot to sit down and have a relax. Maybe up that way, I reckon. Ooh. Cold and refreshing. Unlike the water that we forgot to bring with us, which is not refreshing at all because it's in the car. Oops. So at the moment I'm set up to take a photo. If we have a look in this direction, kind of this corner here. So I've done a wide angle one a bit like this, although not with Danny's shirt hanging in it because not so artistic that. So kind of around, I've done around this sort of area, and then also zoomed in a little bit further. And I also quite liked the light falling on this log here, particularly the one in the foreground, but all the little bits of dapple, so I've taken a few shots in that direction too. This is a really lovely spot. It's quite nice and cool just sitting here. We've had our lunch of a pear and an apple, which I think is about all we're going to eat because we don't have any water with us. Thankfully it's, I don't know, maybe 2 kilometres back to the car, so it's not too far, but it is a fair bit uphill and fairly hot. I think we're going to be well and truly ready for some water by the time we get there. Takes spray cans out and walk in nature so they can spray their name onto steps. It's very weird. Hot and thirsty, and the steps keep going on and on. Got a couple 100 meters to the car and some much earned water. Very much looking forward to that. So that's 2 walk fails in 2 days. Yeah, don't go walking without water. That's dumb, particularly when it's hot like now. Luckily we hadn't walked very far, so don't do that. Also don't go walking at the top of waterfalls where you can fall off. That's also dumb. Okay, thanks for coming along with us today. Hope you enjoyed a look at what wasn't Condong Falls, because there basically wasn't any water, but the creek above it, which was quite nice. As always, if you enjoyed it, a thumbs up always helps. Alright, I'll catch you later. Currently just doing a walk along the top of the ridge. Canon. That's Minion.
Trickle. Water trickle.
I'm not even sure if it's trickle anymore. I think it might be dribble.
The Minion dribble.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't get out of the car?
I did one of those old favourites of thinking I was recording and I wasn't. And I fell down a step at the same time, so that was good work. Ah dear. Let's have a look at this fellow. I was just doing one of my favourites of taping but not taping. This guy's been into our rubbish because we had a rubbish fail. We left it in the front vestibule of the tent. No. We need to clean this up and put it in the car. But you don't want to take them on because look at those mega claws.